Android users, we need to talk. Google is rolling out age verification system, and it's not just any pop-up or a simple "Are you 18" checkbox. This is OS level age attestation, meaning your device itself is now responsible for reporting your age bracket to the apps, services, and platforms. And this isn't coming out of nowhere. It's tied to a new law, new developers' requirements, and a growing push to make Android behave more like a lockdown ecosystem. Today, we're breaking down what's happening, why it matters, and what this means for your digital sovereignty. The first domino fell in Colorado. Lawmakers introduced a bill requiring every operating system, Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and Android, to collect age at setup and pass it to an app through an API. No verification, no ID check, just tell us your age and the OS will report it. This is a blueprint Google is now following. Apps can request your age bracket at any time. If they don't comply with the minor safety rules, the fines hit up to $7,500 per violation. This is the foundation of Google's new age attestation system. At the same time, Google is tightening controls over developers. Starting this year, every Android developer must verify their identity, even if they're sideloading the apps or distributing outside of the Play Store. That means legal names, addresses, phone numbers, email, sometimes government ID. Google says this reduces malware. Critics say it steepens towards locking down sideloading and making Android more like an iOS. Age attestation pairs with this perfectly. Google wants to know who makes the apps and how old the user is. GrapheneOS, the privacy-focused Android fork, has taken a hard stance. They will not implement OS-level age verification. They will not collect user ages. They will not comply with laws requiring it. Their position is simple. If GrapheneOS devices can't be sold in certain regions, so be it. This puts their Motorola partnership at risk, and it highlights the tensions between privacy-first OSs and government-mandated age reporting. Illinois passed the HB 5511, which requires collection a child's birth date at device setup, converting it into an age bracket. App automatically enables minor safety modes, restricted feeds, hidden profiles, no late night notifications, mask location. Violations can cost up to $50,000 each. This is the second major state pushing OS level age reporting. More states are expected to follow. Age verification is spreading fast, but the methods are messy. Some systems require government ID. Some require facial recognition. Some rely on unifiable self-reporting. Some, like Google Age Attestation, pushes the responsibility into the operating system. Critics warn this could create a surveillance-ready infrastructure inside every phone. Supporters say it protects kids from harmful content. The truth is somewhere in the middle, but the stakes are high. If you're an Android user, your device may soon ask or your age at setup. Apps may request your age bracket automatically. Google may require more identity verification. Side loading could become more restricted. Privacy-focused OSs may lose access to certain markets. If you're a developer, you must verify your identity. Your apps must comply with minor safety rules. You may need to integrate age signal APIs. Non-compliance could mean fines or removal. This is the biggest shift in Android policy since the Play Protect overhaul. Age verification isn't going away. Google is implementing it, governments are mandating it, and the open source community is pushing back. The question now is simple. Are we building safe systems or are we controlled the ones? Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, follow, and subscribe. We'll be back with more.